Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another inspiring episode of Insights That Inspire. And today we have a very special guest with us. And her name is and she's a life coach and mind trainer. And so far, she has helped more than 10,000 people to live a better life, better health, strong relationship, financial growth, emotional resilience. And her thought is like when you master your emotion, you master your life. So we will try to understand this thought in deeper way. What exactly does it mean? And today we will understand how our emotions control each and everything, like our decisions, relationship, career, money, and even our ability to manifest anything in life, whatever we want. So if you are feeling stuck, you are stressed, you are anxious, you are wondered why success feels so difficult despite working harder, you are not getting that fulfillment within you, then this conversation is going to be super helpful for you. So make sure to watch this episode till the end. So Pooja, welcome to the podcast. I'm super duper excited to have a deeper conversation about manifestation and about so many things. I'm super duper excited. I hope you're also excited to share your knowledge. Welcome to the podcast.
Of course, Mohit. So, first of all, I would like to take an opportunity to say thank you for having me here. And I'm really, really delighted to have this podcast with you. And I'm sure the intention matters a lot. You want to give your audience a right knowledge, right technique in order to do the manifestation in the correct manner. And I'm sure there are some unhidden hidden things which people are not aware what is causing their manifestation not to happen. So today we are going to learn together and share whatever I have learned through my own life, through my own story here. Thank you.
Great. So my first question is pretty simple. Like, as you are a life and mind trainer, so how your like journey got started? What inspired you to be a life coach, mind trainer? Like, was there any turning point in your personal life also?
Yes, so little bit about me. My name is Pooja and I am from India. I have done my MSc in digital marketing from Dublin, Ireland. And before coming into this coaching, I have 20 years of corporate experience. There was a time when I thought that this world need the consciousness, the better understanding of the human mind, the human psychology. And that was something going on parallelly. And at the same time, I had one dream for which I was struggling from years and years. 2007, I attempted to go abroad and I could not. So another 12 years, I don't think so. I have never ever tried. Every single year, I kept trying by some small action and effort. And then 2019, somehow I lost my job. And that time I learned at the deeper level the law of attraction. And my first master, I would say, is Joe Dispenza, and everyone knows him. He is well-known coach. I have learned at the deeper level the law of attraction, and from there, I saw many big and small results coming into my life, including I went to Ireland and I stayed there 5 years. And now I understood why this has not happened in last 12 years and why this has happened in just 3 to 6 months. And when I learned this science, I got mesmerized. I enrolled myself with many other masters. I learned one after another from three, four people. And when I learned it, I felt I am in love with this practice. And I said, then why not to teach it? And then I decided to be a law of attraction coach. And that coaching always begins with the mind training. So there I am with the title of life coach and mindset trainer. I have also written a book. The name of the book is The Secret Blueprint of a Happy Life, which is available on the Amazon, Flipkart, on all the portal, which will tell how I have uncoded this science, how it has helped me to grow and manifest what I wanted. Because in my life, reaching abroad was not easy. I don't belong to such a family where money was provided or the support has happened. It has just happened because this law of attraction has come in my life.
Perfect. So first you transformed your life, and once you saw that transformation within you, and this is very true also, so many people need it. There are a lot of people who are struggling, facing so many challenges when it comes to their emotions, managing their emotions, and there are a lot of people like, and they need a right person who can help them. So you took a mission to help them, which is really amazing because a lot of people need you in the world right now. So, Pooja, as you said, like I was reading about you, and this is the particular line which you use most of the time, like master your emotions to master your life. So, I want you to, those people who are going to watch this podcast, I want you to explain this in detail so that they can also understand what exactly does it mean.
So, mastering your emotions. So, what happens in your life? Everything you see through those filters. The emotions are the filter which you use to see everything in your life. So, for example, you have some relationship issues, you have some career related issues, everything in the life is happening, you will use your emotions, whatever emotions you have, and once your emotions are transformed, they are changed, then you will behave differently, you will handle all those situations in a different dimension, in a different way. That is why when it comes to mastering your emotion, that does mean you are going to change your life, because your perspective is going to change, your perspective. To give you one example, there are two people and they are under same situation. One person, after feeling defeated or failure, he will hang on that particular failure for months and months. The other one will process it in 1 hour and will move forward. He will say, okay, this has happened, what it has taught me, and then he will move forward. He will not stuck, he will not spiral, or she will not spiral continuously into that loop. So that is how I believe that emotions are playing a big role in your life.
But so many people don't understand it when it comes to like managing good relationship, whatever, like with partner, mom, dad, son, or any person. Most of the people don't understand it. So can you explain it with real life example, like if we master our emotions, how it can help us to build a better, stronger relationship?
Of course, that's a very interesting question, and I'm sure a lot of us are wondering around this question. So, for example, if I have lot of love and compassion, which is changed by judgment. So one is I am judging person, how this person has done that, why that person has done this way to me, and the other one is compassion, love, acceptance. If you practice compassion, acceptance more, there would be lot of acceptance towards why person has done that, and then you will not react, you will respond particularly to that situation. There are situations when you are angry, when you are sad, when you are feeling even jealous, but rather than reacting to particular that emotion, you will take a pause and you will respond, because you will read that this is my emotion, it is coming right now. So that would be the difference, that when you accept and love, that is also a practice. Emotional resilience only develops when you start practicing the when you start practicing, it's like a immunity system. And the way you check your body by testing the blood, same way you check your emotional pattern by knowing whether my fear is more strong, whether my jealousy is more strong, whether my competition is very strong, low self-worth is also very strong. These are the pattern which everyone carries, and these are the emotional pattern which can be changed. Once these emotional patterns are changed, transformed into the positive emotion, your way of handling life will totally change. Your
Yeah,
way of
exactly.
handling life will totally.
exactly. But there is the problem of awareness. People are facing some emotional challenges, but they don't know that they need emotional clarity. They need to work on their emotions. They need to master their emotions. So, what are those signals? Any individual they should look inside their body or whatever it is, in their mind, body, how exactly do they feel or what. So, what are those signals which they feel, which they should feel, and if it is happening with them, then they should consider working on their emotions.
So, for example, if a person is always procrastinating, he has something to achieve, wants to do it, but the body is not allowing to take action. That means there is lot of fear of failure, lot of fear with the risk, lot of self doubt that will not let her to take action. And if that person is not able to take action, you will feel the dullness, you will feel the person is not smiling, not eating well, not meeting people, just sitting in one place. They will take all those action, which also shows the depression, the anxiety, overthinking. So, to give you one example, there is a person who works throughout the day and in the evening is able to play with a child. There is no exertion in the body. Whereas the other person sitting in the house has lot of time but feeling tired, wants to go to bed, doesn't want to do anything. What is the difference in one person who is working tirelessly during the day, still playing in the evening, still have the capacity to watch movies, still have the time to um, hang around with wife, and there is another guy sitting from the morning till evening in the house, has not done much, but not feeling to eat something, not ready to chat, not ready to go out. So is it physical exertion or it's mental toxicity, which is only generated because of the loop of the thoughts, the spiral? So there are people, they have some dream, but they are not able to work on their dream because of the existence of the negative emotion. Very high chances that person will start if they have the skill, but they will also stop because they do not have the temperament to continue with with the fear of that there is an existence of the fear of the failure. um, what if I don't become successful, what if I lose whatever I have? So they don't have the capability to handle those emotions basically.
Yeah, and I think this is the major reason why, because there are so many people, those who get good marks in academies, but when it comes to real life, whenever they see any particular failure, they completely like go in nutshell, like they वो बिल्कुल सेल में चले जाते हैं, and after that they are not able to overcome it क्योंकि उनको
Yeah.
emotions को manage करना ही नहीं आता. They don't know how to handle the failures, isn't it? Because this is what I
Yes.
have seen कि कुछ बच्चे कॉलेज में बहुत अच्छे थे, but when it comes to real life success they are struggling. और
Hmm.
जो बैक बेंचर्स थे जिनको फेलियर हैंडल करना आता था, now they are doing
Yes.
such a great things, like वो बिजनेस ओनर
Yes.
हो गए हैं या फिर देयर सो मेनी थिंग्स which they are doing. बट एक स्मार्ट जो
Yes.
लगता था वो बहुत इंटेलिजेंट है, विल डू समथिंग बिग इन हिज लाइफ, एंड ही इज नॉट कैपेबल ऑफ डूइंग द थिंग्स. इज दिस द रीजन,
Yes.
राइट? क्योंकि उनको मैनेज
Yes.
करना नहीं आ रहा इमोशंस को.
Yes. Yes, both of them have skill. The person who is sitting in the front desk, the person who is sitting in the last, both have the same degree, good percentage, good background, but one is performing well and one is has completely given up on the dream because of the
Exactly.
inner limitation.
Exactly. And that this is what so many people think also, like success, it all depends on skill, knowledge, hard work. But now what I'm understanding from you, it is just, yeah, it is important. I'm not saying it is not important, but along with that, learning emotions is much more important.
Yes, both are basically will walk hand in hand. If you
Hand in
have
hand,
the
exactly.
skills and knowledge, you will have the courage to start the line, the business. But if you don't have that emotional resilience, very high chances that you will quit. You will not be able to handle the pressure, the consistency, the fear of the failure will ask you to quit in the middle. So that means how long you go, how long you run, it will decided by your emotional resilience. You will
Exactly.
start, but you will not continue because you don't have that emotional resilience to handle the pressure.
Yeah, exactly. Even I've heard this term so many times, and that is like unlock your true potential. So if we work on our emotions, how it can help us to unlock our true potential? Because I've seen a lot of people, they are talented, they want to do the hard work, they have big goals, but whenever they want to do something, they find themselves like stuck in some kind of net. They're trying to get out of it, they're trying harder inside, but outside there is not much actions. So how it can, like if they manage the emotions, how it can help them to unlock their true potential?
So, when somebody wants to do something, there are three, four emotions. One, fear of failure, self-judgment, and then there is also self-worth. That means low self-esteem. Can I do it? Do I deserve this? If these three, four emotions are present, there are very high chances that person will sit on that dream, will have the ideas, will have the money, will have the resource. Because these emotions are present, very less chances that he will start to work very and once that person can change that emotion, for example, that person says, I am 100% sure that I am going to make this happen. I am 100% sure I have the skills and I can bring the changes in the society through my work. I have the capacity to impact the economy of the India. So if somebody has very, very high self-worth, basically no doubts, fully confident, and that person knows that whatever I do, no matter what, I'm going to make it happen because I have that habit of never giving up spirit. So these are the emotions. If they are absent, instead of this something else is present, very less chance that person will really start working. So think about, if somebody says, I have no fear, what no matter what, even if I have to go and eat food in Gurudwara, I am still going to do this. The other person has lakhs of money in the account but is not able to take action because very strong fear. What if I fail? What if I lose? What if whatever I have accumulated and everything is gone in the trial? So it's all about the inner story. It's all about the inner dialogue. So once you change the inner story, you are going to make things whatever you want in your life. That's how the powerful emotions are.
एग्जैक्टली एंड अभी आपने एक कीवर्ड यूज में लिया था, एक वर्ड यूज में लिया था, दैट इज इमोशनल रेजिलियंस.
Mm-hmm.
So can you explain it in detail, like what exactly does it mean and how, if somebody is controlling their emotions, how it can help them, or how they would know that their emotions are controlling their life, they are not controlling their emotions?
So emotional resilience is to understand, think about a person. One person is the example that I gave, that two people are going for the interview. One person says that I'm going to rock it, I'm going to make it, I'm going to win in this. I know more than they need. And one person is thinking about, can I really do well? Can I give the answer what they will ask? Do I deserve it? So if the person is having lot of nervousness, lot of nervousness, is not going to perform well, is not going to smile, going to shiver, going to show low confidence, and that is how you predict that person does not have the right emotion to win into the situation. And emotional resilience also does not mean that person will not feel sad or bad, will always be happy. Emotional resilience does not mean that. The only difference is the person who is emotionally strong, something will happen, that person will process and will move forward. It will, you can say that person will not be hijacked by the emotion. The emotions will not control the situation. The person will respond to the situation because that person is emotionally resilient, strong. Immunity of the emotion is strong, basically. So that's how I would say that if I am emotionally strong, I will face situation, but the way I handle, react, respond would be different. The way the other person who is not emotionally strong will maybe react very fast, can be annoyed, can send quick nasty message, can fight, can abuse, and can resign in the office if something goes wrong with the bosses, with the seniors. They will immediately resign. The person who is emotionally strong will take it peacefully. Okay, this has happened. What should be my response rather than reacting immediately?
Exactly. And there is a particular keyword also, which is emotional healing,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it? So if somebody is getting healed,
Mm-hmm.
then what kind of transformation or change they might see within themselves?
So emotional healing means if I have some emotions underlying and they are very deep. For example, I take my own example. I noticed that stuck is my pattern. I will feel stuck very easily, very now and then. And then if I feel stuck, what will my body do? My body will not let me take action, will reduce my trust, will also reduce my performance, faith in my work. This stuck emotion will impact in a longer way in my performance, in my work, in my productivity. So, if I can heal this emotion, another question is how do we heal? This I cover when I take a group healing or one to one coaching. So, we use NLP. NLP, there is a question, very strong question to break that pattern. Is it 100% true that you are stuck in your life? And then, if you will thoroughly see, you will see, no, I am not stuck. Either I have learned something today, either I have taken some action, either some opportunity has come. I am just ignoring. Why? Because I have set certain expectation. The level of the expectation is very high. If it is not matching, I am saying I am stuck. So if you can interrupt your own emotion and you can show the reality, you will see your pattern, your emotions are changing. Once you change them, your action, your performance, everything will change. So stuck is one emotion. That way we have many emotions. The emotion of the fear. If I have very strong fear that what if I quit my job and I never make money, you will never be able to quit job. You will cry, you will say something every single day, you will feel broken, disappointed, but you will never leave the job because the fear is present. If I can handle the fear, I can definitely start my life, whatever I want to do in my life. This is how changing emotion can change your entire life. So one of my client, she had the fear and she was not able to actually she was not able to consider to leave the job. And then I said, I don't want to give you advice in order to leave or you don't leave. I want you to manage all your emotions, whatever your emotion. And then the inner wisdom will guide you. If your fear is dissolved, if it is changed into comfort, into faith, then definitely it is going to help you to take the right action for your life.
There's so many people, those who wanna do a lot of things in their life, but always that fear of failure comes in
Mhm.
front of them because whenever they wanna do something, obviously there are going to be so many commitment, other commitment also which they have to make. So how to handle this fear of failure? What is the step-by-step process to handle it?
So, fear of failure, I think first thing, sit down and go back to your past. If possible, go back to your childhood. What did you wanted as a kid? There were also fear. And if you have taken action because you could fight, you could manage the fear, where are you today? And if you think that yes, fear was present, but I managed the fear, and that is why I have come this far. As a kid, I was not knowing that I will go this long. That will give you the trust. If I can do this, I can definitely do this. Along with this, there are some affirmation which we say. Then there is a belief transfer technique where we manage fear through NLP. We dissolve fear. We do the healing of that emotion also through Ho'oponopono, through subconscious mind programming. So there are several techniques which we use basis on depends what can work on an individual person.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pooja, this is my last question, or you
Mm-hmm.
can second last question. Can you tell me, or can you tell the audience simple three habits or three step by step process which they can follow right now and feel emotionally stronger?
Certainly, I think the top three practices that I myself do, and it works wonder for me. Uh, Whenever I get up in the morning, I generally don't feel high in energy. And since I'm doing this practice, it is definitely changing my body, changing my emotions, and letting me to be energetic for all the action that I want to take during the day. The first activity that I do is counting my gratitude, just checking what all I have. I have my beautiful house. I'm going to say, I'm so happy and grateful to have this beautiful house. I am so happy and grateful that I am alive because there are so many people, they slept, but they did not get up. I am so happy and grateful that my mom and dad, their blessings are still present to me. So that way you count all your blessings, you will see the changes in the emotion in the mind. And the second activity, ask yourself, what do I want to feel during the day? What I am feeling is the current state. I might feel lazy. I might feel not being able to get up, don't want to get up. There is no motivation. Nothing is happening. All that could be the emotion. But the moment I say, what do I want to feel? Ask, what do I want to feel? And then say, I want to feel fun, I want to feel energetic, I want to feel success, I want to feel abundance, I want to feel I am loved, I am cared, I am supported. When you say these words, which are positive words, you will see the emotions are helping you to change the energy in the body. So this is the second activity. The third activity, what action I can take for anything that is necessary for me, whatever is necessary for me, what two or three action I'm going to take today, whether it's a call, whether it's an email, whether it's a reading something, anything. So these are the three practices if somebody can do during the bedtime in the morning, the moment they open their eyes, before they touch the ground. If they can do this, they will feel the new energy, the inspiration, the motivation, all of that suddenly.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Pooja. You have shared a lot of insights. As you just said, there is one more question, and you just talked about the affirmation. And affirmation and manifestation, they are two things. And most of the people just see it as a positive thinking. So what do you want to say to them? Like how would make them understand why it is so powerful and why they need to work on it?
So there is a strong belief that having the positive mindset, saying the positive line is the manifestation. But manifestation is not limited to that line. So manifestation works basis on what is your energy, what you're feeling inside. So if you are saying, I am abundant, I am rich, but inside you are feeling, I don't have money, my account is getting empty, what will I do in the future? So your words and your inner energy is not matching, total contradictory. Universe does not understand the Hindi and the English, but the universe understand the energy that you are sending into the universe. So your body, which has the aura, which is also called biofield. Your body is created through that thought, whatever is going on inside, the deeper thought that people are not nice, the society is not nice, there is very less money, people are not happy to invest money in their growth. All that is very limiting belief, very negative emotion that is not aligned to your line or the affirmation that you are saying. So if your energy also is in the sync completely with the line that you say, that I am rich, I am abundant, and inside you are feeling, I am rich, I'm abundant because I have so many things around me. Without money, nothing comes in my life. The laptop, the table, the mobile, the house, nothing comes. So am I really poor? Not really. Am I really in lack? Not really. I have everything, whatever I need. So is it first the belief system that you start believing inside, that I have everything, I have been given, gifted so many things in life. That energy is sending the right energy to the universe, and universe is going to respond to that energy because you are saying I have everything. Universe is going to give you everything. That is the
Exactly.
difference. And that is the real work. Manifestation is not you have some goal and you will attract this. Manifestation is how I align my own inner world, more energy to the goal that I want.
Exactly. And there are some other misconceptions also around manifestation, which they
Like,
feel like these are misconceptions, but these are not the truth. Like the reality is something else. So would you like to share some other misconceptions also around manifestation, which people have?
so yeah, I think my own personal realization I would like to share. I have manifested so many things, as I told you. I
Yes.
manifested during the lockdown a job in a different city when no cars were running on the road. I was given a private car to reach to another city. I was given a house which was surrounded by a beautiful park and very nice house. Everything was arranged. So this was, you can say, small attraction which has happened due to I could use right way the manifestation. Oh, how did I do? While closing my eyes, I was feeling that I am not in this boundary of house, in the current house. I am in the house where I want to be. I am breathing the good air. I am in the park. I am surrounded by nice locality. I was taking myself from the current reality to the desired reality inside in my inner world. And I was feeling it more as if that is real, not this real. I could do that, and I saw that has happened. So, as I was telling you, the recent realization was that I thought that mastering all the technique of the manifestation is the best thing in the world. Later on, I recently realizes knowing your emotions are very, very important. Working on them is more important. This can stop your manifestation if you do not manage your emotion. You will say, how? If I attract something, very high chances after the attraction, rather than celebration, I am feeling stuck. I am feeling failure. I am feeling fearful. What will happen? Whatever I have attracted, because I know the manifestation, it will leave me. It will go from my life. Because my body is not aligned with the frequency that will keep you with that. So that means if you attracted a job because of the manifestation practice, but your energy is negative, emotions are negative, something will happen and you will have to quit that job. You will leave that job. So before manifestation, now I give more importance to aligning your energy. Manifestation is a byproduct. If your energy is aligned, you are going to manifest everything in your life. And if your energy is not aligned, even the manifestation you will leave. That means whatever attraction has happened, the money has come in your life, it will go away from your life. You have seen in the Crorepati, there was a guy, he got 5 CR. But after some time, he has nothing because his frequency was not aligned to continue being successful, to continue having that feeling of abundance. He has
Exactly.
given someone, or somebody asked, or gifted, or whatever has happened, but he had no money after some time.
Yeah.
So that is why that emotion management, building emotional resilience is more important.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
manifestation is byproduct then.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Pooja, thank you so much. It was lovely talking to you. At the end, if somebody wanna master their emotions, or if they're feeling stuck, they're stressed, anxious, or they are wondered like why they are not able to achieve their goal, they are feeling that stuckness, they are feeling that they are in cell, or they are in they are caught in some kind of net. They are trying to get out of it, but they are not able to do it. So obviously you can help them, isn't it? So do you offer any free clarity call?
Yes, I do offer free clarity call, and I have a program in which we practice together the mind magic routine. In the mind magic routine, we align our energy with the goal, with the dream. We go through the goals that we want to attract together in the group, and we also do before that subconscious mind programming, because if your mind is not aligned, definitely that is not going to happen. So this is 30 minutes of activity that we do together. It's a group activity, and I can also share the link. People can join for 7 days, that free 7 days practice together with me, which I do at 9:30 p.m. in the night. And I also take people clarity call where they can understand where they are currently and where they want to go. In between, what is the gap that is stopping? And I am going to bridge that gap. I'm going to finish or give them the basically the reason of that gap, and working with them together so that they can align all the things together,
Perfect. So
and
guys,
they
you can.
can uh, know more about what I'm talking about through my YouTube channel, that is LOA Paradigm, and my Insta is @manifestation paradigm.
Great. And if you want to book the clarity call, guys, if you're watching it till here and you want to book the clarity call, just DM her on Instagram and book your free clarity call. At least get the awareness what exactly you need to work on, get the understanding of your emotions, where you are at right now in your life, and what exactly you need to do, what should be the next step. At least get the awareness, get the clarity. It will help you to take the next action also. So Pooja, thank you so much. It was really
Thank
lovely
you.
talking to you. You have shared a lot of knowledge, lot of insights here, especially the three habits, the three step-by-step process which you shared here. That was, I'm pretty sure if people implement it, it is going to be magical for them. So once again, thank you so much. It was really lovely talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mohit, for having me here. And thank you for all the audience who were present with us, learned a lot here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.